Hey everyone, I'm just going to jump straight into this one. I'm going to be teaching you today how to use the basics of the Cite for Me website. It used to be refme, but since then they've had an upgrade, they've had a change. In my opinion, it's a pain in the rear end that they've had to change, because now they have two options. You can use it for free or you can pay for a premium version. Now, the premium version does have more functionality to it, but that does not take away the validity of the free version at all. You notice on my screen at the minute I've not actually got the Cite Me website up. I've just got an article that I happened to find on the Telegraph. Now if you notice, it's written by Rob Crilly and it was written on the 30th of April 2017. As you can see, it is a proper article. It's not just something I've kind of pulled out of thin air and made up myself. So what you do is, once you have an article that you like, that you want to reference from, that you want to use a quote from, you take your quote, you put it in your assignment, then you do this. You go to the URL at the top, then what you do is you would copy the entire URL. So if I hit copy there, if you're using, just drag over it with the left mouse click and then hit Control and C on your copy, or if you're using an Android device, you can click and hold with a stylus or your finger, or whichever you happen to be using, to copy the complete URL. As you can see in another tab, I've actually opened the Cite This For Me website. Is the interface what you have when you first get to it. It's gonna reload this. Take a couple of seconds to do that, just because it wasn't running properly for a couple of minutes. Okay, we'll just wait for that to load. My technology is a bit slow. I'm actually using a mobile phone as a hotspot, so it does prove to be a bit of a pain. You can name the bibliography. So here we can name it, I don't know, say we were doing, because that particular article is on the military, say we want to rename it military. So then you'd hit on new bibliography, and then you would type in the title. So we would type military, and then you do as a subject. Now you don't have to do this, it's not essential that you do. We'll say it's the history of the military we were doing. You can choose not to recommend your sources to other people. That is something which might prove handy, but for others wishing to look at referencing, they might find it useful. So once we've done that, we hit the little close button in the corner, and then it brings us back to here. Now what we do is wait for that to load, because it's just loading, so we've just told it, and now it's going to there, and it wants us to pay for it. I'm going to hit back, and then it will bring us back to there we go. Now what you do is, since we use the website and we quote from the website, at the top left bar there's the website button, so we tap that. Again, I do apologise for my technology being slow on this. Then what we do is, where it says URL, you'd click in there. On an Android device, you click and hold, and then you would hit paste. Once that appears, or on a computer, you would click in there and you'd hold the CTRL plus V button, pasting it, and then you hit to the right hand side of that auto cite. What this will do is, this will scan this and it will try and find it as it can, which saves a lot of time and effort for you, because sometimes you do find online that articles won't actually say who wrote them. Now if you look here, it said that the author is Rob Crilly. It gives the article title, and it also gives the URL. So then we click final step. Final step offers you even more information about the actual article itself. So it says it was published in 2017. It says the date you access the website as well, which is also handy. So it says here the 1st of May 2017. Where it says attach quote, if we use something in particular in there, so say we just put the army moved forward, and that was, if I could spell moved, that would help. The army moved forward, and that was our quote that we actually used in the web hit add reference. Wait a couple of seconds, then you'll add it to your bibliography connection. Now here we can go. It says it gives you what the in-text citation should be, which is Rob Creeley 2017, and it also gives you what should be written in your bibliography at the end of your essay, your report, your article, whatever it is you happen to be using. Now this also works for a lot more than just websites. You can use books, for example. Now, pretty much every book in existence has an ISBN number. They're typically found next to the barcode. So I've got a book in front of me now. I'll tell you the title of the book and the author before we even start. The book is called Management in 10 Words. It's written by Terry Leahy, or Lee, whichever way you want to pronounce it. Now you can search for these by entering the title, the author, or the ISBN. Now for purposes of this, I'm going to use the ISBN just to prove how good this program can be, how good this site can be. So I go to numbers mode on my keypad and I'll start typing ISBN, which is lots of digits with hyphens in as well, just to separate it. So it's 9-1. Wait for that to catch up. Hyphen 847 hyphen 940 91 hyphen 991 hyphen 9. So I've written the ISBN and then we hit search. Now what it will do is it will search the net for that ISBN number and it'll look for us. So if we give it a couple of minutes, again, I'm really apologise about the speed, and you can see it has come up with exactly the book that I mentioned before I even put the ISBN number in. So once it's found your book, you click on it, and then you wait a couple of minutes just while it scans for more details about that book, because you've got to remember it's got millions upon millions of search pages in order to find the correct information for it. Now, it says it can't find the city it was published in, but it can find the publisher, which is the most important bit in a reference, is saying who published it. So when we hit the final step, it adds more details in here, and we can also amend some things. You can change them. So I've just hit that there. So final step, we've hit that. Just wait for that to catch up with us. It says it was published in 2013. This is a first edition. Now, the difference here is it has an option for pages used. Now let's just say, for example, we used page 123. So let's make it 123. Let's make it simple. So if I go into the numbers section of my keypad, 123, wait for that to catch up, scroll down, come out of that, and then also we attach a quote in there. Now, I don't know, the quote we used in this, or we could say management was fast acting, or management was, we'll think of something, or we'll just put the word management, make things easy. So wait for my keypad to load. So we'll put management. From there, again, you'd hit, once you're happy with it, you'd hit add reference. Right, so we've added that there now. And again, it will take a couple of seconds to process the information and put it into the correct order. Now, the thing with these bibliographies is you can references as you like, which is always handy. So now when we look at it, it says that the in-text citation for the book is there, because that's when it was published, and that is the surname of the author. And it also here, if you notice, exactly what needs to be written in the bibliography, including, if you notice, at the very page 123. This works for a hell of a lot more than just websites and books. If you click on the more down list of all the other things that you can add, I believe even YouTube was on here at one point. Podcasts are on there as well. Ebooks, PDFs. Now PDFs are a bit hit and miss with this, I will tell you that now for a fact. But anyway, so we don't want that. But that is the basics of how to use this program. Now, with this, you do have the options here. If I scroll along the top bar, once it goes back, quite why it decided it wants do not know. Just give it a couple of seconds to catch up. My apologies about this. Technology seems to dislike me today. But anyway, so we'll close that. As I say, I'm using my phone as a Wi-Fi hotspot, so that's probably not the best of ideas I've had all day. But anyway, now there is a bar at the top which allows you to check for plagiarism, check spelling and grammar. There's a mobile app you can. Well, I've not actually used the mobile app, so I can't really comment on whether it's good, whether it's bad, or whether it's in. Now you have two choices here. If you go for the premium version, you can hit the download to Word button and then download the entire bibliography, and it will be in the correct order as in Harvard referencing straight away, so you wouldn't need to worry about it. However, because my particular one, I've not got my premium active, but I can't show you that because I've not logged in. But what you can do with it is just literally just copy and paste what it says there into it. It might, but unless you want to be paying, I think, what is it, £3, £4 a month, something like that, then you know, that's the way you do it. You can also choose the citation style you want. Now, Harvard is the standard that the website will always go to. Different styles that you can. So normally APA or Harvard are the kind of industry standard, if you want to call it that. So that is the basics of citethis4me.com. I will be putting a link for this within the description of the video for you to have a look at. Now, as with creating an account, you can create an account using Facebook, you can create an account using a Gmail or other email address. It's up to you. But thank you very much for your time. Thanks for watching. I hope this assists you writing your essays in the future. Thank you very much.